Well, good morning, everybody. It is Tess Day here, and I am really excited because it is day one of our 21-day experience. And I'm just going to hang around a little bit because we're a bit early, just to see if any of you are here and ready to join us. So, great. We've got some people joining us this morning. Hi, everyone. Please just say hello as you come in so that I can know that you're here. And we'll get going. Right. Good morning, Amanda. Great to have you here. I'm impressed to see you're on time, as always, so that's super. Hello, Claire. Lovely to have you with us this morning. I bet you're super excited about what we're going to do today. I have a floppy top to my dress, so it's going to do its own thing. Right. Guys, good morning. Super excited that we are getting going on this 21-day experience. And I don't know, have you all managed to get hold of your form worksheet that gives you the guidelines of what's going to happen over the next week? It doesn't give too much away, but you get a few hints of what we're going to touch on each morning as we meet up. And what we're really going to do in these 15-minute calls is I'm going to give you a little bit of a chat about the particular topic or the headline. And basically then you're going to have a task. So am I going to have a task that we're going to go off and complete before the next call. And each day we're going to be building on what we learned the day before. So whatever you're going to do today, you're going to continue doing for 21 days. Right? And so whatever you do tomorrow, there'll be aspects of that you will continue to incorporate into your daily activity again for the 21 days. So the whole idea is that we're building a new habit. We're going to focus on a happy experience and a happy outlook that is going to then generate changes in the way you view the world, the way you experience the world, and the way the world then probably experiences you. And when I say world, what I really mean is the people around you, your world. And so what's really always very nice when we start something like this is to almost capture where you feel you are at this point in time. You know, if you could sort of take a snapshot of what you're feeling today, apart from as excited as me, but what are you feeling right now about life in general, the stresses you're under, what's happening at work with your family, your relationships, your dreams, your goals, your aspirations, what's really going on? You know, so many of you, as you came into this room, answered those questions about what you were really looking for out of this 21-day experience. So take a note of those things that you said, and let's see in 21 days' time if there's been a shift, or, you know, what has transformed for you. Because really, each of us are going to experience this 21-day experience in a very unique way, designed by who and what we are and what we're going through. So I love these things because we have no idea what's going to happen. But what I'm going to love and I'm going to ask you to do is to leave your notes in the chat, share your experiences, tell us what is happening as you are trying these new things, as you're incorporating them into your experience, because that is how we're going to inspire each other and support each other along the way. So keep it kind, as you know, in all these groups, that's what we ask. And I think that's enough of a roundup. Probably best to get to our topic. So if you have your sheet in front of you, that's super. If not, it all did happen at the last minute last night. So there is a link actually in the feed of this group. You can actually click the link, download the one sheet, and that can be your guide for the next 7 days. And then we'll get you your second sheet for week 2. But this week is all about the routine, a routine of a happy routine. And as you've probably all seen, today's one is all about gratitude. And I think you probably all know quite a bit about gratitude, but I wonder how many of you actually apply a gratitude process to your life. So if you want to leave some comments in the chats, I'll certainly be responding to you later on. Morning, Isabel. Morning, Paula. Lovely to have you here. Yeah, so let me talk to you a little bit about gratitude. It is something that is very easy to do. And one of the things we're going to do this morning, and that's why I asked you guys to bring a notebook or journal with you, because your worksheet doesn't have space for all of the sort of homework that you're going to be classed with today. But journaling is going to be the step one of every day of your next 21 days. And the journaling we're talking about is going to be a gratitude set. Okay. Now, one thing I'd like you to think about, because a lot of people get quite confused when they think, oh, what am I grateful for? Yeah, the sun comes up in the morning, and that's a beautiful one. But what are we truly grateful for? So here are a few ideas of things you can think about that is going to support you in choosing your aspects of gratitude. So for today, I'd like you to focus on answering something for all of these questions. So what experiences from the past are you grateful for? What lessons have you learned? What experiences have you had that might not have been great, but they taught you something so valuable? So what are you grateful for from past experiences? And that doesn't exclude the good things as well, right? So any experiences you have that pop to the front of your mind, how grateful are you that they actually occurred? Then the next thing is, what people are you grateful for in your life? I know that that is an endless list, but there are a few really close people to me that I am so grateful for in my life, because every day they are teaching me wonderful things. And without them in my life, I probably would have been missing these lessons. So what people in your life are you grateful for? And what are you grateful for about yourself? So we're all a work in progress, right? So over the last lifetime that you have been here, what is it about yourself that you are so grateful for? What is it, that magic essence, if that's not too big a question, that you perhaps feel that you bring to your world? And why are you so grateful for that? Find it, guys. If you don't know what it is, spend some time on it. Find your value, you know. And then the last question, which is a tricky one, okay. What are you grateful for about your future? Now, we don't know what our future holds, right? So imagine if you could future proof an idea of gratitude related to your future, whatever it could be that is you're coming towards, or what is coming towards you and what you're moving towards. What kind of gratitude do you have for that? You know, for an example in my life, I would say I'm grateful for the things I don't know yet. Because if I knew about the challenges or the things that were coming up in my life, I might not want to go in that direction because I can't see how it will play out. So I'm grateful for the unknown. I'm grateful for not knowing what the future holds. What is it for you? Okay, so that is really the areas that you can actually start looking into around your world, and see how gratitude can play a part. Now, why do we always hear people speaking so much about gratitude? You know, I mean, I know last year, probably around about this time, I did a 21-day series on gratitude, and we actually spent some time each morning, similar to this. But what we did was we had to write down 40 self valuing points of gratitude. So, starting with I am, finding 40 different reasons why you felt you were worth the things you were worth. Doesn't make sense right now, but I'm sure those of you who are in the room today that took part in that, you'll know what I'm talking about. And some people said, I can't find 40 reasons why I am kind, I am powerful, I am happy. Oh, look at that, I am happy. So, but you know what? So many people stuck to it for 21 days. Maybe not everybody did 40, but everybody chose a number and stuck to it. And it was a great experience. So gratitude is actually powerful in that, if you've ever heard of the reticular activating system, that is an eye-brain connection. And really what it is linked to is what we think about. We then go out to find proof to back up what we've thought about, to get confirmation that that thought is the right thought. And our reticular activating system is that link from the eye to the brain that sends the signal to say, you've said something, now go out and seek proof that that is in fact the truth. So an easy example is normally when somebody is going to buy a car. This is a very obscure example, but you're going to buy a new car and you're not sure if it's the right color or the right model, but you've kind of set your heart on it, it's a good deal, and you can't see a single car on the road like that. And the moment you purchase that car and you're driving out thinking you've made the best decision, you're unique, you're one of a kind, you suddenly start seeing that car everywhere. And often in the same color as well. And suddenly you think, oh, I thought I was the only one. But what's happened is your reticular activating system is now going out to give you confirmation and proof that you made a good decision. That you, like all those other people out there driving the same car as you, are all on the same page. You've made a good decision. Or if you have a situation that is not going very well, you might have your reticular activating system gathering information and proof that what you're thinking is in fact the truth. So sometimes we can actually send ourselves down the wrong path, because whatever we think about, we bring about. And our RAS will actually not determine the positive from the negative. It will simply go and find proof to back up whatever that thought is. So when we spend time focusing on an attitude of gratitude, what ends up happening is our reticular activating system goes in overdrive to give us proof that what we are saying in our words on our pages and what we are thinking about because of writing those words is in fact true. So if you were a week ago perhaps feeling down in the dumps and not really very happy about the way life was, that's pretty okay. But in the same instance, staying in that state doesn't necessarily give you energy to solve your problems or get you out of a sticky situation. So with this gratitude journal approach, you're going to start noticing that even if challenging things come by or come your way, your focus is not going to be on the problem as much as it possibly is going to be on the solution, because you are so grateful and feeling positive energy flowing through you. So that is in some ways one of the reasons why gratitude is spoken about so much. But not just that, it's something that everybody can do. It's not a difficult task. The only challenge is sticking to it. So because we're going to hang together for 21 days, you've got this accountability partner here to see you through the first tricky period. I think one of my friends, Donna, I think Donna's with us today. She says the first 3 days are the hardest, and then we move our way to the 21-day process, which is easier. And then after that, once we've done it for 90 days, we've kind of got it locked in. We've got rid of the old habit, and we've got the new habit in place. And gratitude is the easy start. So, does everybody grasp what it is that you have to do today? And do you have any questions or comments or anything you want to share? Oh, Claire, I am grateful I have joined this experience. I love it. I'm so grateful you have as well, because we're going to have so much fun over the next while. Donna, I am at peace, I am relaxed, and I am in control. I am enough. Beautiful. Paula Jones, I'm grateful to have my wonderful family and friends in my life. Looking forward to this experience. Super, Paula, and it's amazing, amazing to have you with us. I'm accountable to the group. Yes, you're accountable to the group, and that's amazing. Isabel, my Facebook is glitching, missing a chunk of that. Oh, Isabel, do you know what? At least we've got the recording so you can watch the replay. But I just really explained gratitude, and I would imagine you're well rehearsed and understanding of that. I think you will enjoy the recording. So just go back and listen to it again. Remember, it's only going to be about 15 minutes or 20 of your time today. We'll keep it to 15 for the rest of the duration, unless we get into some deep chat, which will be optional for all of you to stick around and talk about. But really, remember something, guys, the most powerful person you can be accountable to is yourself. Again, one of the things about happiness, and we're going to discover that over these 21 days, is that it doesn't sit outside of us. It is not a destination. We are not going to be happy when we've finished this 21-day experience. We're not going to be happy when we earn a certain amount of money. We're not going to be happy when we have that relationship all sorted out. We are first happy inside. And this process that I'm going to share with you is going to help you reconnect with that happy part that already resides inside of you. So it's already there. We don't have to find it. It's not hidden. It's not missing. We all have it. But sometimes life gets in the way and it can stop us from tapping into that place. And as I said to you, I did this many years ago, at least 15 years ago. In fact, last night I was thinking about it and I remembered the moment that I actually did this process, and it was just shortly after my father had passed away. So that was 2008. 2008. And I hadn't qualified as a coach yet, in fact, and he was away in South Africa, died from cancer, and I was up here with my tiny small family. Kids were little, and my husband was traveling a lot, and I was sad. I was very, very sad and lonely. But I had these two bouncy kids around me who, made me smile a lot. And I got to this place where I thought, you know what? My dad's not coming back. He's in my heart. I am going to have him forever in that place. But I don't want to feel so sad. I want to feel happy again. I want to be able to laugh. And I know grief is different for everyone, but it was after a period of time. And so I took on this challenge, and it slowly took me into this place that has just kept momentum going over the years. And that's a long time ago. You do the math, because I'm not going to do it today. But 2008 to 2021, it's a long time of momentum with happiness. Now, the last thing I want to say before we all head on our way for this day where you're going to start your gratitude expression. And you don't have to start with I am, guys, if you don't want to. You can just say I am grateful for. It's so much nicer, and it is in line with what we're going to do there. I am grateful I had my beautiful dad. Yes, Donna, totally got you. The last thing is that because we're doing a happy experience, this is not to say that sadness, anger, all kinds of other emotions and feelings are not allowed to exist in our life. We are going to go through this process and we're going to discover our happiness toolbox, and we're going to be using it. The thing is, we're also going to open ourselves up to be able to experience all kinds of emotions as we continue on our life journey. Nervousness, uncertainty, pushing ourselves out of our comfort zone, fear, trepidation. I mean, you think of it and there is a feeling for it, right? The happiness piece is going to be able to bring you back at times when you feel you want to have more of the happiness to balance things out. And it's really just so difficult to explain, and I hope somebody's going to find the words in 21 days, because it's so part of me now. It's such a natural piece of me that I'm looking forward to hoping that more of you feel that same thing at the end of the day. And that even though I get nervous, even though I face my challenges and even get angry sometimes, the core of myself as I wake up on a new day is happy, is at peace, and is calm. And happiness is not always, high energy, going for it, like top of the heap, like fingers in the plug hole and like supercharged. Some people want a happiness that is calm and peaceful and serene. So it's about thinking about all those things as we embark on this journey as well today. As you write your gratitude, write down as much as you want today. Just fill your page with all these suggestions and ideas. Because from tomorrow, it will just be a request of 10 gratitude comments a day. So in 20 days, you're going to have 200 things you're grateful for. And there might be some repeats there. So I'm not going to go on much further right now. We're going to find our way this week. We're going to get to know each other. And then when we move into week 2, we'll all be feeling it more, and I hope we'll all be interacting, sharing gratitude experiences. What's going to happen to you this week? What do you think is going to happen as you embark on more gratefulness in your life? And you focus less on the groans and the moans, less on the problems, less on the annoying people in your life, because we notice those people, don't we? We absolutely notice the annoying people. So if you focus on the things you're grateful for all those people in your life, even those annoying ones, then I am sure the experience is going to shift. So go out there, have an amazing day. Thank you for joining me this morning. I am so grateful to have you all here. I'm very excited about what we're all going to uncover and discover on this journey. I'm taking it on as well. So I'm not just your facilitator, I am absolutely a participant as well. So I'll be sharing my experiences too, because I think there's levels. I think there's a new level for me, and there's something to learn. So go be amazing, and I'll see you tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. as well. And if you are not able to make the 8 o'clock time, as you know, there is still the replay that you can watch. And please tell your friends, if you're enjoying this, please tell your friends about it, because we're going to keep the registration open until the 7th of October, because that way we can get some more people in and we can expand the wave. There is no reason why the recording can't work just as well for those who come in just a little bit late. So take care, be amazing, and thank you so much for being here. And I look forward to our experience. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye for now.